The best laptops of 2025, the ads lie, the specs confuse, and most of us end up regretting our choice. It looks simple on paper, but in reality, it's often a disaster. Most people are picking the wrong one every single time. And then you realize your new beast can't even handle 12 Chrome tabs and Spotify at the same time. Yeah, been there. So today, we're cutting through the hype. These are the real laptops that actually fix your problems, not create new ones. Here's how to actually get it right. You see, a great laptop isn't just about raw power anymore. It's about personality. You want something that feels good to use, like an extension of your flow, not a fight against it. I've tested, stalked, and basically lived with the biggest releases of 2025, from $400 budget warriors to $2,000 creative monsters. And I'm telling you, this lineup might be the most balanced generation we've seen in years. Before we dive into the specifics, let's take a moment to talk about how to choose a laptop without getting lost in specs that don't matter to you. First, figure out what you want it for. Are you gaming, editing videos, coding, or just need something reliable for school and work? Once you know your primary use, look at the CPU and GPU for performance, RAM for multitasking, storage type and size for speed and space, and display quality if you care about visuals. Don't forget ergonomics. A good keyboard and trackpad can make or break your experience, and battery life can be a literal lifesaver if you travel or work on the go. Ports matter too. Make sure it has the connections you actually need, not just what looks impressive on paper. The trick is to match the laptop to your lifestyle, not chase benchmarks or the fanciest design. A $1,500 laptop can be overkill for basic office work, just like a $500 machine might struggle under a creative workload. Buy for your flow, your environment, and the tasks you actually do. Everything else is noise. The Lenovo Yoga 9i is that rare kind of laptop that doesn't try too hard. It just is beautiful the moment you open it. That 14-inch OLED display hits you like sunlight through a window. It's 120 Hz HDR, vibrant enough to make your phone jealous. Everything looks cinematic, from your spreadsheets to your snack breaks, and that's before you even touch the keyboard, which feels premium, quiet, and just right. The Intel Core Ultra 7 and 32 gigs of RAM mean this thing moves faster than your morning coffee kicks in. Add 1 terabyte of SSD and you've got room for everything. And here's the kicker: 23 hours of battery life. You could literally fly across the world and still have juice to stream a movie when you land. That's not battery life, that's a lifestyle. But hey, perfection isn't perfect. The Yoga's OLED is stunning. But take it outdoors, and that glossy surface might turn your screen into a mirror. And if you're into heavy 3D workloads, Lunar Lake's multi-threading isn't quite workstation level. Still, for 99% of people, students, professionals, creators, this is the ultimate do everything, go anywhere laptop. It's classy without screaming for attention, the kind of device that whispers, "Yeah, I've got my life together." You know that friend who's always on time, never complains, and somehow saves the day. That's the Acer Aspire Go 15. This laptop isn't flashy, it's dependable. And in 2025, dependability is underrated. Under $500, yeah, seriously. And it packs 16 gigs of RAM, a 512 gigabytes SSD, and a 15.6-inch Full HD display. That's a combo you use to only see above a grand. It won't set benchmark records, but it'll handle your daily grind, schoolwork, Netflix, spreadsheets, even a little light gaming, without throwing tantrums. And the good stuff doesn't stop there. It's got solid ports, USB-C, HDMI, and even the old school USB-A. A nice display for the price, and enough memory that you'll forget what lag even felt like. But sure, it's not perfect. The Intel N-series chip isn't exactly a race car, the keyboard skips backlighting, and the battery, let's call it office hours, not overtime. Still, for students, travelers, or literally anyone tired of overpriced paperweights. This laptop is the ultimate reminder that you don't have to spend big to get good. It's the quiet achiever tool, the one that just gets things done. Alienware finally did it. They built a gaming laptop that doesn't look like a carnival. The 16X Aurora is power wrapped in maturity. You get an Intel Core Ultra 9275HX and an RTX 5070 that'll eat through any modern game or heavy creative workload. The 16-inch QHD Plus screen at 240 Hz, butter. Every motion feels hyper real, and that interstellar indigo finish, yeah, it's bold without being loud. It's like Alienware finally wore a suit, and it fits. Now, it's not all perfect. Under max load, it runs warm, and hardcore gamers might wish for an RTX 5080 instead. But the fact that it runs 7 hours off the charger, that's nearly witchcraft for a gaming rig. So yeah, this isn't just for gamers anymore. It's for designers, editors, and professionals who want power that doesn't scream about it. The Alienware 16X is like a sports car that can also drive your kids to school, fast, reliable, and finally, refined. Then there's the Lenovo LOQ15, the definition of budget brilliance. For around $800, you're getting an RTX 5060 Ryzen 7 250, 16 gigabytes RAM, and 512 gigabytes SSD. That combo used to be a dream just a few years ago. It's built like a tank, has a comfy keyboard, HDMI 2.1, and Ethernet, physical Ethernet in 2025, which means your ping finally stops ruining your KD ratio. Now, don't expect miracles. The CPU's decent but not elite. The display's 144 Hz, but a little blurry on fast motion. And the battery's basically like your phone, solid for a session, not a marathon. But for budget gamers, students, or anyone just jumping into PC gaming, this laptop changes the entry game. It's not about chasing specs, it's about unlocking fun without financial pain. The LOQ15 proves you can still win on a budget. All right, creators, your turn. The Asus ProArt P16 is what happens when a laptop gets soul. That 16-inch 4K OLED screen, jaw-dropping. It's so sharp and color accurate, you'll start judging everything else you look at. It's powered by an Intel Core i9 and an RTX 4070, which means it's ready for anything. 8K editing, heavy rendering, multitasking chaos. It just handles it with quiet confidence. And the best part, the touchpad turns into a virtual scroll wheel. It's like Asus said, you know what would make editing faster? Literally everything. It's sleek, understated, and just quietly professional. Sure, it runs a little warm, but so does every genius under pressure. The ProArt P16 isn't about flex. It's about flow, great battery life, insane visuals, and the ports creators actually need. The only thing plain about it is the design, and honestly, that's a flex in itself for editors, photographers, and creators. This isn't a laptop. It's an ecosystem for your imagination. 2025 isn't about who's fastest. It's about who gets you. Lenovo's giving freedom. Acer's giving value. Alienware's giving power that doesn't shout. Asus is giving art a home. Laptops are no longer boxes of specs. They're extensions of personality. Choose the one that fits your story, not someone else's review chart. So, what's your laptop story? Are you chasing battery life, performance, or peace of mind? Drop a team upgrade if you're upgrading this year, and a team hold if you're holding strong with your current one. Every laptop I talked about is linked below. Yes, they're affiliate links, but they only help the channel if you actually find something you love. Stay smart, stay charged, and remember, sometimes the best upgrade isn't power, it's purpose. Peace out.